Premier Mark Brantley, who is the Minister of Tourism on Nevis, said there is no current interest in looking for new tourism markets, but to get more out of existing markets. He was addressing a question on diversifying tourism source markets for Nevis as a means of attracting more visitors. He pointed out, however, that even with the existing markets, there is a lot to be gained by increased focus there to create a more all-year industry and improve current occupancy levels.
The source markets for tourism, Nevis is not at the moment trying to access any new markets in terms of new geography, new parts of the world. Why? Because we feel that within the existing markets, there is a lot of business that we have not own efforts with those types of announcements to bring more people in. I argue all the time that when we look at our hotel stock in the Federation, most of our hotels, the occupancy annually is only about 60 to 65%. It means that 35 to 40% of the time the hotels are empty. So while you talk about wanting more hotels, the question that I always pose is, how do we fill the rooms that we currently have? Because if we have 40% of our rooms going empty throughout the year, then we don't need more hotels, we need more tourists. We need more guests in those rooms. And we have a situation where during the winter, we don't have rooms, and then during the summer, the rooms are empty. So we have to find a way to stop this talk about low season and off season. So I think that we just need to work, do better job. We are now investing heavily in digital marketing at the Nevis Tourism Authority, because I've said to the team, rather than the old-fashioned way of packing up and taking brochures and banners and what, I'm going to London, going to New York, going to Philly. Now, don't get me wrong, that's important. We have to do some of that. But I think if we can sit at our desk and create content that is interesting, exciting, and then that same money that we would use to travel to London, we take that money and we sponsor that content. So you can now target with great precision the people that you want to target, people that you want to bring home the message to, that this is what is happening in Nevis. So we are spending a bit more on that side. We're changing up how we do things. We're using more technology. But my anticipation is that we're not looking so much for new source markets. We are trying to get more of the existing markets to respond to what we're trying to do.
Tourism continues to be a significant sector of the Nevis economy, with current movement towards redeveloping its airport to enhance visitor access to the island. Glenn Bart reporting for SK Newsline.